So this week, I'm not yelling about anything, but don't panic, I've just been doing some soul searching. And in my search, I've found most every kind of soul, from the jazz kind to the screaming semi-transparent head kind. I'm also not wearing any shoes, and if you're guessing that's because it's some kind of soul pun, you're wrong. It's just that when you go soul searching, you become that kind of weird, dirty person. Look, I can acknowledge that this is a phase, but I found something more important than souls in my big proverbial Easter egg hunt for ghosts. I found oil, and it made me realize that it doesn't really matter who you are. You don't need to find inner peace or self-actualization. You just have to find oil, or gold, or any kind of jewel. And that's the most important spirit of all, because that is the spirit of Christmas. Merry March 6th to all, and to all a good night. I'm Lyle Rath, and this is Pregame Discharge, the only video game show that's truly found itself. The Last of Us, the game that possibly least needs a TV show or movie adaptation, is getting a TV show on HBO that will redundantly follow the events of the first game. I don't really see any reason why this needs to exist, but I do see why it could maybe seem like a no-brainer for some exec to greenlight. To me, it just seems like by accident it has the same spirit of those live-action Disney movie remakes, and I'm sure as long as it's halfway decent, gamers will still clap and bark at it like seals, because we're not used to that whole video game adaptations being faithful to the source material thing yet. For now, we're just excited every time it's not some catastrophic shit show. Riot unveiled some gameplay of Valorant, which looks like someone just took Overwatch and Counter-Strike and said, split the difference. For what it's worth, it does seem more Counter-Strike than Overwatch, and if it's two influences or any indication, we'll probably try to sell you some form of fucking box. But for now, all box talk has gone unsquawked, so only time will tell, I suppose. Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary got added to the Master Chief Collection on PC. It's not a big deal, but it's good to see a classic get a new place to live and not get washed away with the sands of time. That can serve as a video game pun if you would like it to. I would rather that it didn't, but it's out of my hands at this point. Everybody's favorite cash grab titty fighter, Dead or Alive, is back on its bullshit. Now, on top of selling you a zillion costume packs and maid outfits for your favorite waifus, the fighting mechanics are really good, I swear to God. You can also pay $1 to change their hair color. Note that I said change their hair color, not buy a hair color. The difference being that you also have to pay $1 to change it back. Look, I'm not judging, and I don't want to get too far into this, so I'll just say, if you're willing to pay money for porn, there's better things you can do with it, including if you're into getting ripped off. Half-Life Alyx got some new gameplay trailers showcasing the 3 ways that you can move around in VR, including abruptly teleporting, normal-ass walking, or something where you kinda teleport but you just scoot really fast. So you can kinda choose according to what would least likely make you heave chunks. Ghost of Tsushima got a new story trailer and a release date. The release date is June 26th, and the story seems to be that a guy can either be a samurai or a ghost, but not both, and he just can't choose.
I am samurai. You are the ghost.
The Final Fantasy VII demo is out now for PS4, so you can download it yourself and finally see if it makes you feel like a fucking child again. Because the real Final Fantasy is that you're not in or approaching your 30s. I'm Lyle Rath, and this has been Pregame Discharge. Come back next week, and I'll try a little harder not to remind you how old you're getting.